I was just a manager on the football team for the first 2 weeks of August practice. Then I had to leave Homer High School and go to another school for 8 weeks. And finally I got my dream with my daddy, and he said, "You're coming back home. You don't need to be up the road." And Coach Beard said, "Robert, I'm glad he let you come back being a manager." And I've always loved Ronnie for that. I mean, because he didn't say, "Oh, I got plenty of managers, I don't need you. I've been with him a couple of years." And but the things I remember about August, that first day, Coach Jackson and Coach Beard wouldn't let any of us managers go out on the field. He said, "Y'all need to stay in here. You don't know what's going to happen, and none of y'all are athletes." Okay. But then he said, "Hey, nothing's going to happen." And Coach Jackson, I'll never forget this from Coach Jackson. He said, "Ronnie, don't worry about my boys. If they step out of line, they'll meet you face to face, not you." And you didn't have it. Yeah, it didn't happen. I mean, I'm like Steve and Dr. Owens. There was no racial tension at our school, and it was because of athletics. We were good in athletics in all sports. Okay? Unfortunately, we didn't have girls' sports. And in my 2 years at Homer High School, I remember one fight, and it was between two girls. Okay?
I remember where it was.
And I'm going to tell you, when he said that the black athletes would stop something, you have to imagine Dave Williams sitting next to the door of the chemistry lab, and the fight breaks out in the hall, in the study hall, and he breaks out the door. And he comes back in, Miss Hemphill was our teacher. She went out to break it up, and then David's waiting at the door to get her back in and shut the door so no one did. So, okay, man, do y'all know Peggy Joe Chan?
Yes, Lord.
Okay. Peggy Joe come after him. But, you know, we took care of our own, they took care of their own, and everything gelled together. In an English class, you talk about how big the Otis Franklin was? Do you remember Melvin Johnson?
Yes. Yes.
Weighed about 95 pounds soaking wet.
Yes. My neighbor.
He started something in an English 3 class. And he started toward the teacher to fuss at the teacher. The others got up, grabbed him by the collar, and went, "Shut your mouth." Put him back down, let him sit down. He didn't put up with that. The others did.